Okay, welcome one and all. I think we're good here. Okay, I think yeah, let's have a good old go at the old classic no move, panning, zooming, none of the above. Diverse world. Diverse world's a fun map. I see it played a lot, and it's yeah, you do, as the name suggests, get a good mix. So let's just go ahead, dive in. Okay, now this looks like Ontario, Canada. There's a stop sign down there. There looks like a some specific to Canada. I'm trying to find the right word. Telegraph lines, that's the word. And yeah, you can see just in the corner there the trees as well, the specific type of rock you tend to find in parts of northern Ontario. I don't think we're too far from Thunder Bay, if I'm quite honest. Now, could we be on the Trans Canada? We could well be. It looks like it's been recently paved, so it's probably is a main. I would expect it's going to be a main highway. Now, yeah, this is the Trans Canada. So I don't see. Yeah, you see, I don't see the lake. I don't see Lake Ontario. Now, there's a sliver of chance this could possibly be Newfoundland, but yeah, I'm more confident in it being in Ontario. Let's have a look. So we're on a fairly straight stretch. No, I couldn't see us being in eastern Manitoba. Why don't we go for... This is the Trans-Canada, yeah, let's go for this. Let's say there's a little turning to our right, so for a laugh, let's say we're looking east. So yeah, let's say there. Let's see where we are. Oh, okay, we were further west. But my logic wasn't that out of whack. Yeah, I definitely call that a success. I mean, I should have, in hindsight, gone for this area as I was about to, and then last minute changed. Oh, fun. Okay. So we have, we have white lines. This one is, yeah, this is not fun. So we have white lines. It's flat as a pancake. Now, originally I was like, oh, thinking it's Argentina, but you'd see yellow lines in the middle if it was Argentina. So I don't believe that's where we are. We've got the sun. Does look like it's poised to our north though, but it's kind of not that definitive. But yeah, I'd probably say that's the sun here. So we don't really have much support from the telegraph poles. But yeah, seeing the white lines is really throwing me off. Now, this little vehicle, I'm leaning in here for a closer look. This little vehicle here, yeah, I can't tell. This is a tough one. I really can't tell if that is coming towards us or going away, because the white lines, I'm trying to think. South Africa is feasible, but normally you would see... I'm trying to remember which part it is. Oh, you know where we might be, actually. Just dawned on me, Australia, because I believe Australia actually has the white lines. Yeah, Australia has the white lines. South Africa has the... South Africa, I believe, has yellow hard shoulder lines and white in the middle. So I believe, actually, come to think of it, this is probably Australia. A lot of bouncing back and forth. The only other place I could possibly see it being is Peru. Peru has the white lines, but then again, I wouldn't expect to see it this flat. I'm inclined to believe we're more likely in Western Australia because of the colouring of the soil, the kind of wide open spaces there. We're basically kind of heading straight due north, aren't we? And we're on a fairly major highway. Yeah, you see, I feel like we could possibly be around here. We're heading northeast. Let's have a think about it. Definitely a wee bit stumped on this one. Because, yeah, I'm just trying to think aloud here. I think I was on this highway recently when I was doing an Australia perfect score attempt, which unfortunately I didn't record. Whoops. But yes, I believe I was here, and I don't remember it looking specifically like this, although no, you know what? I think it might be this it might be this highway. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm expecting more twists and turns though. This Yeah, a lot of them look quite bendy. Possibly could be this. Possibly. We could be just outside of Alice Springs. It definitely feels more Western Australia. If only... I'm just trying to see... There's no signs. There's literally nothing to indicate what side of the road we're driving on. Yeah, the more I look at this, the more I'm like certain it's Western Australia. I think... Yeah, it's not quite there. Let's have a look. I wouldn't go too far west, but yeah, I had a round where I was just outside Mount Magnet, and it looked a lot like this. Now, there could be a dangerous train of thought. We shall see. Let's say we're about here for now. I'm not locking that in just yet. I'm going to give us a bit more time. Let's see. Could we be on here? I don't think... Yeah. No, I don't think we're on this. I feel like we are on a major highway. Now, these are like the kind of straightest stretches of this thing. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like we're kind of in that area. This looks almost like where we could be, because this has got a slight slant to it. Actually, no, probably this one. But like I said, this is not going to be. Yeah, I have no idea. Let's put ourselves out of our misery. Let's lock it in and let's see. Yeah, we'll see. Let's go for it. Oh, okay. South Australia. Well, there you have it. So we were actually at the base of this kind of highway here. It's funny. I didn't spot the kink there, and I didn't. Yeah, see, that probably was over the hill. So yeah, it was definitely not great. That was quite poor, but yeah, as any seasoned player will know, this part of Australia is a nightmare, and unless you've played it a lot of times, you're still gonna be slipping up a bit. I know for me, I haven't played a lot of Australia maps. Most Australian maps that I've got, or rounds rather, have always been in this general area, which is much easier to tell. Once you kind of get into the what do they call it, the outback or what have you, it's yeah, but not terrible. Now, okay. Oh, this is taking me back to Battle Royale, because we always get these countries in Battle Royale. Now, it's hard. I'm having to lean in here to try and read this text. It's really not hard to read. Oh, sorry, not easy to read is what I'm looking for here. Sukovej. Now, I think that sounds Danish, but looking at the architecture and reading this text, I don't... No, maybe it is Denmark. The plates are too far away. Maybe it is, you know. Maybe it is Denmark. Because, yeah, Ve spelt like that is Danish. Because Ve is in W-E-G, would be Dutch or German, so we're not there. At first, I actually thought, looking at this building and seeing the pale brick, I was thinking it was actually Eastern Europe. But now that I'm looking here, and the metal roofs too, I was almost half expecting that. It felt more like Slovakia, Hungary, possibly the Balkans or Romania. But looking at this, no, the language is not Eastern European. Yeah, I'm fairly certain looking at these trees too. Yeah, I'm also using a bit of an educated guess here because Denmark frequently pops up on diverse world rounds, I find. Now the question is, where do we think in Denmark? So, it could really be anywhere in this area. Now it's fairly built up. Typically, I tend to end up in Jutland, specifically near Aarhus. I don't know why. It just seems to be part of the algorithms. When I've played Diverse World and I get a Danish round, tend to be not too far from Aarhus. It's not to say it happens every time, but it happens more often than not. Yeah, let's have a look. If I could just read a bit more of that sign. So I think I can fairly say with confidence we're in Denmark. Where in Denmark, I couldn't possibly tell you. I don't believe we're up in the north. I can tell you that much. The trees suggest to me more temperate. So, for example, I couldn't see us being right up here. Maybe I'm wrong, but I couldn't see us being up there. So I don't want to spend too long on this. Okay, let's go Urban Ra. No, let's go for let's say we're a little further north. This looks heavily forested. I don't believe we're in a heavily forested area. How about this little town? Why don't we go for this? I'm looking west. So yeah, let's straight stretch of road. So yeah, why don't we say we're here for a laugh, eh? We've got a crossroads coming up, and we have a straight stretch of road for a little while. Why not? Let's go for it. Yeah, in terms of where in Denmark, I'm not sure. No! Oh my god. That is awful. So we were in Poland. Damn. Yeah, we were in Poland. Ugh, that's embarrassing. Yeah, I thought we were in Denmark. I mean, I did mention earlier in this particular round that I thought we were in Eastern Europe, but then I was reading some of the language and I was double guessing myself, thinking no, we got to be in Denmark because of the some of the language, like seeing the WEJ, which you see a lot in Denmark. No way. That was unfortunate. Should have gone with my gut. My gut said they looked Eastern European. That's what I should have gone for. Anyway, enough is enough. Let's keep going. Now, yeah, I have a feeling. Now, this to me, I just want to go Kyrgyzstan because I've had that come up so many times. But I actually want to be sensible in case this possibly could be Bulgaria. It could well be. That's the issue. I've had rounds like this pop up in Bulgaria. Oh dear. This is throwing me for a loop. What else can we see here? I can see the Russian here, so I know it's Cyrillic. Looking at the buildings, yeah, very old communist kind of style apartments. Yeah, looking at the trees, vegetation. Now, oh, hang on a minute. Looking at these buildings in the far distance, they look like orange tiled roofs. I don't believe we're in Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan has mostly tin roofs. There's a few tiled buildings, but you tend to see more Yeah, you tend to see more metal roofs. So, I just hope this doesn't go the way of Denmark again, where I'm sitting here going, "Oh yeah, this is Danish, 100%," and then I get absolutely thrown off. Let's see now. It's fairly flat, so we're not in a mountainous region. I mean, there's some hills, but it's not. I'm not in the middle of the mountains, so I'm thinking here, flatter parts of Bulgaria. For example, yeah, this wouldn't be too unlikely, although this town seems too large. Yeah, I almost feel like a place like this. So you can find something that kind of matches what we're looking for here. Because we're looking, yeah, northwest. So I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm feeling possibly southwest Bulgaria. Yeah, and I have to admit, looking at these cars is another reason why I'm put off going for somewhere like Kyrgyzstan, because I don't believe the vehicles are European make and manufacturers, right? Like I think they're much more old, like old Russian cars, whereas I feel here, you've got this car which I cannot for the life of me. Is it a Fiat? Anyways, I believe it's a Fiat, and it's yeah, European manufacturer. I think that might be a Beamer, BMW. There, behind that car, I couldn't tell you. And then we get too far into the distance. But looking at the vehicles once again is another thing that's putting me off going for somewhere like Kyrgyzstan. I mean, it could even be somewhere like Ulaanbaatar, but I don't believe we're there. This, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, see, I feel like we're possibly. I'd be careful going down here because there's not. Yeah, it's a lot flatter. Yambol. Yeah, let's go for here. I have no idea. Let's try it. Let's give it a whirl. Will I have an egg on my face? Let's see. Oh, okay, thank God. It is Bulgaria. Not as close as I would have liked, but I'm pleased with that one at least, because that, yeah, makes up for the last one. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, this is a funny one. So we've got yellow line in the middle, but these signs. Oh, here we go. The stripy pole. Oh, South Korea then? I wonder. Looking at the vegetation, yeah, and you see here too. But the solid yellow, the white either side, I believe is Korea. I would expect to see white if this was Japan. Unfortunately, these, yeah, I don't know if these are really enough to indicate what side we're driving on, purely because there isn't really the room for the signage, and the signage wouldn't make sense. These arrows have to be on this corner regardless of whatever side you drive on. This probably indicates we drive on the right, but I'm not 100% sure. I suspect I can't really see any buildings behind these trees, unfortunately. But yeah, my gut tells me South Korea. That's where my gut has me. But yeah, I'll try and look at these telegraph poles and make sense of them. Okay. I don't know what we're doing down there. Let's try South Korea. Let's go for. Now, judging by the trees, I think we're further north. I suspect, yeah, we could well be somewhere like up here. We're facing east. Quick question for anyone other players here. Has anyone else noticed this? That they don't seem to point due north anymore. I find that, like, you used to play these games and they'd always default they default you pointing due north. But I'm noticing more often now that we're just seeing basically pointing any direction. I don't know if that's perhaps to try and disorient you a bit, make it a bit more tricky. I don't really know, but yeah, it's interesting that I've noticed that they do that now. So yeah, judging by, we're right up in the mountains here. I suspect we're in this kind of this neck of the woods. Maybe, yeah, maybe we're a little further south in Jongbuk. Wow. Because, yeah, we could literally be anywhere. Trying to think of what the hazard signs are in Japan. I can't think of it right now. Fascinating. Well, I think we can safely say South Korea, but where in South Korea, I don't know. Let's go down. Yeah, let's go for Jongbuk. We're facing east, so for the fun of it, let's pick a road that looks more like it faces east. Okay. All right. Yeah, for a laugh, let's go for this one. It's not going to be that because the river's on the other side. But let's go for it. Oh, not bad. We're just the other side of Daegu. I'm glad I went a bit further south. I was looking around here and I thought that's a little too mountainous. But yeah, we're just south of Daegu. Very nice. All right. Well, yes, I'm a little disappointed with the Denmark-Poland fiasco, but otherwise I thought that was actually quite good. South Korea is probably the best one. South Korea and Canada went pretty well. Australia, yeah, definitely was caught out by that one for show, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm glad I went with my gut with Bulgaria. That was much better than it could have gone. But anyways, I think we'll call that one a wrap. But thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully stuck around. If you like what you saw, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we'll catch you again next time.